Hello there everyone, I'm Jen Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. I'm a full-time independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Canada, and I live in Canmore, Alberta, in the mountains. Yay! I'm thankful for this because I know my poor Manitoba friends are suffering with minus 54 degrees Celsius. Yikes. So yes, I feel bad for you girls. But you know, the good thing is it is kind of, stamping, stay indoors, be creative kind of weather, if nothing else, for a positive. So that's just my thoughts. Hey. All right, so tonight, coffee and cards. When you pop on, please say hello. Tell me where you're from. And I like chit-chatting back and forth, and so please say hello, otherwise I don't know you're on. And I feel like I'm talking to myself. All right, so tonight I'm going to start off by showing you some lovely cards that I got in the mail this week. Let's flip over to a different screen here. So, Lori Pandolfi, the Lori, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Love it. Just, it's one of those, I love the cool, calm colors, and it's just a very relaxing card. She knows me well. Love it. Thank you so much, Lori. And the little Miss Lisa Harden. I got this beautiful card in the mail. I never did buy this paper, so I'm quite enthralled with it. It's quite shimmery and shiny, and it's quite neat. Love it. Thank you so much, Lisa. That's so sweet. Hello, Crystal. How are you doing? Are you a popsicle yet? Yikes. And this one I got from Amber Mitchell. I love it. I love this saying. It's not a Stampin' Up! Set. And I also do love this, these circles with the dots inside. I think that's beautiful. So thank you so much, Amber. You made my day, and your words, oh man, nearly put me to tears. Good tears, good tears. And hey, it's never too late to get a Christmas card in the mail, right? So I got this lovely Christmas card, and I don't know if you can see them, but these are little sloths. Aren't those adorable? They're so fun. So neat. Oh, I didn't even notice this. Look at these little dogs down here. Adorable. Love it. So thank you, ladies, for your cards that you sent me this week. You absolutely brightened my day. Wonderful. Oh my goodness, we got lots popping on. Karen. Wow. Lisa. It's warmed up a bit since the morning. Crystal. To what? Minus 40? Sandy. Yes. Hello, everyone. Thanks for popping on. Thanks for saying hello so I know you're here. I don't know if you can see, but I got myself some nice grid paper. I also got a new shirt, a Stampin' Up! Shirt. I'm not wearing it right now. I'll do one thing at a time. And I also got a Stampin' Up! Hoodie, and they all kind of arrived yesterday, so I'm so thrilled to get to use this paper. And the only way you can get this paper is if you are a demonstrator, because these are leftovers from the big conference that was, okay, super cute Christmas paper, yeah. I know, eh? Hey, Christmas all sorts of times throughout the year, how wonderful is that? But this, yes, so Florida, they had a big convention, and so they had some leftover things like the hoodies and the t-shirts and some of this beautiful grid paper. This was their 30th anniversary kind of logo, if you want to go, and colors. And so I thought it was stunning. I had to get some. So that is what I will be working on tonight. Another exciting thing. I better announce who the winner is of the Creative Escape. Drum roll. For a third time in a row, Miss Karen, you are the winner of the Creative Escape. I loved your butterfly card that you made with the template. Oh, I got that paper And the tulle kit. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, so congratulations, Karen. You are the bomb.com, I tell you. Whoops. There we go. Let's go. So you're going to get this in the mail with another gift. I tell you, you got to, you know, start. Karen can't win 4 times in a row, can she? I suppose she could, but if you want an easy way to possibly win a prize, you need to check out the Creative Escape on Monday mornings at 10 a.m. and I do put it on my YouTube channel. So if you're working or you've missed that time period, no worries. And then if you follow along and kind of make your own card using the same template and post a picture, then you're eligible for the draw for the prize for that week. So yes. Congratulations, Karen. I'm so excited to get to send more thanks to you. I'm going to have your address memorized soon. That's awesome. Oh, we got Karma on here. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Karen, stop winning. Yeah. Well, come on, someone. Step up, right? Drinking some tea. Lovely. All right. Next thing. Hello, Tanya. Hi. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Frozen? Man, I tell you, this year I've been so thankful to have moved to the mountains because in the summertime you guys had it just horrible. Heat. And then now you guys are in the deep freeze. So for you States folks, Kevin was saying that minus 40 minus 40 Celsius and minus 40 Fahrenheit are about the same. So we have minus, I think it's 55. Yeah. So I shouldn't say we. Sorry. I'm like clumping myself in with the Manitoba folk. We are, I think, +1 right now. So I am fabulous, but my poor Manitoba friends, oh my goodness, that's where I was from. I feel so bad for you. Yikes. All right, so moving on to warmer and happier thoughts. Let's go back to this screen here. Where's my face? Faces are helpful. Oh, sheesh. Technology. Oh, that's not what I want. There we have it. Okay. Send it on over to you. I'm going good. I'm trying to stay warm for sure, Tanya. Hi, Lori. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Hope your mom is kind of settling down or getting some answers. Poor Lori's mom has had quite the rough go with her physical health, and Lori's been an outstanding daughter and has been taking great care of her mom over this last long while. So I hope you're doing well there, Lori. They are, and I figure it makes it makes it about minus 80. That's certainly what it feels like, I tell you. All right, so tonight, Lovely Lattice. This is a free Sale-a-Bration stamp set. When I first saw it, I thought, oh man, it's too fussy. It's too much coloring. It's too, you know, not my thing. But as I've been using it the last few days, it's growing on me, and I'm quite enjoying it actually. Jen, minus 52 with the wind chill this morning in Swan River. Oh, and Jen, there's Jennifer. Hello. Hope your back's feeling better there, Jen. All right, so Lovely Lattice. So I'm going to show you what I've been kind of fiddling around with the last couple days. Okay, so this one, I like to try and use all sorts of mediums. Your Lori, yes, your Lori. Lori Pandolfi. So this is not my favorite, but I tried it, right? So let's risk take, let's try all sorts of things. You never know what will pop out, right? And so this one I just stamped with Memento ink, and I used daubers to color it in. So it's not, if you are a precision person, a perfectionist, this will drive you nuts because it's not going to stay in the lines, as you can see. But you know, not everyone is the same. Some people just like to get the coloring down, the color down, and away we go. So this is an idea you could try. Never know, might like it. Then, so yesterday I showed this one. I did a little sneak peek. Oh, you are switching physio. Good for you. Yeah, I think that might help you out. Yeah, yikes. So yesterday I gave this one a try, and I did Stamp and Blends, pardon me. I used Calypso Coral and Soft Sea Foam, the bronze color, and a little bit of crumb cake. And this is the old olive string. And of course I added some pearls in there, of course, right? So you know, it's pretty. I don't mind this color combo. I wasn't sure, but I risk-taked, right, and gave it a whirl. So there's my little envelope. I used some of that gingham gala paper. So on one side it's got the smaller checks, on the other side it's got the larger checks. So it gives you lots of options there. So that's one I tried. Today, I'm not going to show you what. I'm going to leave two cards for a little bit later. But another card that I noticed, so you don't have to use this big flower stamp all the time, right? You do have this little flower and this little line business. Now I tried the line. It's hard to, if you have a long long area to cover, it's hard to line them up, definitely, because they aren't polymer. They're the red rubber stamps. So I don't know, I'm playing around with it and we'll see what happens. But this was a card, of course, that I didn't use the big flower. I just chose to use the little flowers. And I got this idea from BJ, what's her name, Roberts? I hope that's right. I'm sorry. The way you left the white space is brilliant. Thank you. Wow. So how simple is that? Is it not focusing? Hello? Anyways, we'll just hold it farther down then. So, and this is that cool ribbon that has the pool party on one side and the granny apple green on the other. I don't know if you noticed that. And this texture is the subtle embossing folder. So it just gives it kind of a rough texture. Yeah, it is not focusing quickly today. Anyways, and a little hello. So that was kind of an out there color combination, but I got the idea from this ribbon, and so I wanted to give that a try. Beautiful colors on the envelope too. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. And so just to decorate the envelope a little bit, I put those little flowers on there as well. That two-sided ribbon, love. I must have it. You don't have it, Lisa? Come on, what do you wait for? It's lots of fun. I wasn't sure. There again, I wasn't sure, but I have come to really like it. So this one I worked on for a long time. Watercolor paper. And I got the idea for the colors from, I think it was Vicky, right? She used the Balmy Blue and the Highland Heather. And so I took my aqua painter, why is this not focusing very well? Sheesh. Anyways, and the watercolor paper I stamped with Sahara sand, so it leaves just a faint line, and then it's just enough so that you can see where to kind of paint with your aqua painter. But so that took a long time, adding more and more layers. I don't know if you, I took watercolor lessons for quite a couple of years, I guess, and good thing I'm a demo, I can buy everything. Well, that's good, because I sure can't. You're doing better than I am, obviously. But, you know, layering on the colors, adding, you know, of course, darker colors, and you paint a little bit, then the key is to dry in between layers and keep adding more and more colors. So, this was my big afternoon project, which actually made me get lost lost in what I was doing and I missed my doctor's appointment. Anyways, oops, thankfully he's extremely understanding and sadly it's happened before. So anyways, yes. Yeah, so there it is. And this is the one I said that, you know, I could hear angels singing. This is the card that I thought, oh, I love, love, love. Isn't that a stunner? Maybe it's just me. Oh, what happened to these pearls? Let's fix this pearl here. Move it down a tad. So this one, there we go. You did not color that, it's gorgeous. Well, I painted it, like with watercolor paint. This one is like the 2-layer stamping, 3-layer stamping, where you, maybe I'll have to do a video on it, so I don't have to explain it. But you end up stamping in the corner. You leave off this border, of course, and I just chose to color the insides of the white part, and I just left the embossing on the outsides just plain. And I don't know, the colors, I loved the way it turned out. I liked. And just for the envelope, I didn't get all fancy schmancy, but I did it in the what's the color name? Petal Pink. Petal Pink. So this is my favorite of the day for sure. All right, so I don't know about you, but I tend to get in a rut. I stamp with black ink, and that tends to be my go-to, right? But then I got thinking, well, why not try doing something a little out of the box with this stamp set? And wow, this is your stamp set, very nice, Jen. Aw, thank you. And so I thought, okay, you should use white embossing powder and color in. So I used some dark colors. This was Pacific Point, and of course the corresponding opposite color on the color wheel from blue is orange. So those two sing together, right? They make each other pop. So that's why I chose that color combo. Yeah. And added a few little of those little flowers on the envelope. And then this one I did with the black. So the white embossing, and I colored in with Melon Mambo. These are watercolor pencils, by the way. So I colored in with the Melon Mambo and the Old Olive, and I did some orange. So that's how you can kind of decorate up a dark color of card using the white embossing powder. So here's my little envelope that I decided to give a try. So tonight, that is kind of what we're going to do, is use our embossing powder on different papers, different kinds of papers, color it in with the pencil crayons, watercolor pencils, and go from there. So I don't know, we'll see how this goes. So my first card is going to be on crumb cake. So of course my first job is to put this white layer in so it doesn't get dirty, it doesn't get all wrinkled or lost or on the floor like many of my things go. Love them. Oh yes, and that embossing powder, still laugh about that. Can I tell these ladies? Oh my Lanta. So Jen, she came to my house for a card class, and so she, you know, I showed her how to put the, you know, Versamark on and the powder, and then I took her over to the, you know, the heat tool, because you have to melt it, right? So I just told her, I said, just, you know, don't hold it in one spot, just kind of go like this, like, you know, wave the heat tool so it doesn't burn your paper. So she picks it up and she just goes like this. She's like, I don't know if you said, I don't see you doing anything. I'm like, well, you gotta turn it on. You gotta turn the heat tool on. So, oh man, I had a laugh over that. That was the best for sure. So that was amazing. So, all right, on to this card. Embossing buddy. Before you start embossing, get out that embossing buddy. It really does help. It really does work. And I tell you, I did not use this thing for years until about last year, and then I don't know if I used it at somebody else's house or something, and I thought, oh wow, I have been missing out. It definitely does get rid of the static. It gets rid of oils, and so then it does not, your Versamark, your powder does not stick where it's not wanted. So if you don't have the little embossing buddy, get that for yourself. And here I have Versamark ink. So it is kind of like a clear ink. It's very, very sticky. And so when you stamp it down, you're not going to see a whole lot. And that's okay. Now I'm going to put this foam mat underneath because there is so much detail in this stamp. I want to make sure it has a little extra give. Hello, Michelle from Australia. Oh my goodness, you guys have the opposite weather problem that us Canadians have. They are cooking to death. Oh. All right, so whoop, let's do it the right direction here. So I've noticed that there's this oval in the background, right? So I try and line up the oval so that it's straight up and down, and try to kind of get those flowers out of my mind and just concentrate on that oval being straight up and down. So here we go. Got our Versamark ink. As you can see, it with that foam pad underneath, it makes it much easier to kind of have a little give. Oh, and you're totally wobbling on me. Just as long as my poor thing doesn't tip over, that would be a lovely event. All right. I think it's a quick, yeah, it'll be all right. And for some reason, I don't know why, oh, you'll see it when I put the powder on. So this is the white embossing powder. I just have this little tray. Some people use little containers to put their different colors in. I just use this over and over for different colors. Okay, so for some reason, I'm not sure why, this little section on my stamp never stamps. I don't know. I try, I really wish I knew why that wasn't focusing well. Anyways, I really try to push there, make it, I don't know. Anyways, just going to get this little stuff out of the way, because whatever you do not want, you have to get rid of now. Otherwise, when you heat it, it's there forever. I have to emboss one time without the buddy. Or I have, oh, then I magically remember. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Let's go this way. Okay, here's the heat tool. You turn it on. You make sure you don't heat it for too long in one spot, and all of a sudden you're going to see a part start to melt and it gets bright white. And then your cord unplugs, and I'll be right back. All right, let's try this again. Can you see it getting whiter in spots? All right, I did a card today using this set, and I also embossed it too. Great minds think alike, Michelle. Awesome. So you'll see that it's all done when it's kind of glossy and shiny. That's kind of your key. And so now you just basically go in with your watercolor pencils. Coloring, let's see. I haven't used Rich Razzleberry today, so let's go in with this one. So I try to stay off the white. I hope you know what that means. So I try not to color over top of the white embossing. It just keeps the line nice and crisp. If you do, no big worry. All right, so while we're coloring here, tell me, who was the last person you sent a card to? And did you see my challenge for February? I don't know if you saw, but I have a sending out card challenge, and so I'm included in this. I am going to challenge you to send out 2 cards to people per week. So for February, we hope to brighten 14 People's Day. I'm excited about that because you know how it's like when you get a card in the mail, just because, not necessarily because of, you know, anything in particular, but it's the ones that, you know, just show up just because, that kind of, you know, make you feel like you matter, right? And so, and you know, suffering from depression, I know that there are a lot of people that suffer in silence, and you just never know what a simple card might do. You never know what people are thinking that day, or you've heard stories all the time about, you know, people ready to commit suicide, and oh, if somebody, you know, looks at them this certain way that day, then they won't do it, or there's just all sorts of strange reasonings people go through in their head. And I just, you know, I may never ever know if one of my cards has changed, I guess, the direction of someone's life. Same with your cards. When you send them out, you don't have any clue how impactful that could possibly be. And it's such a simple thing to do, and that's why, you know, I love this. And I know that I'm a God believer, and so I know that God has given me this skill, this talent, as He's given you, and for a reason. It's not just to sit and, you know, we get blessed coloring and blessed, you know, making these things, but it's for a purpose, right? So that's my little spiel. So for this February sending out the card business, I'm challenging you to change the course of 14 People's Day. So 2 cards per week, if possible. And then at the end of it, so you'll post pictures of the cards you're sending out throughout the week. At the end, I'm going to draw for the Rooted in Nature bundle, which is like $113 or $14 value with the tax and the shipping. Wow. A customer named Angela. It's her birthday today. Wonderful. Nice. So yes, if you are a Canadian and you are not a demonstrator, I would, well, even if you are, I would love you to join the challenge, but you just won't be put into the draw. That's all. But, oh, I love that color. Every time you do something kind, you change a life. Big or small, kindness is always impactful. Exactly. I love it. So I guess it just kind of makes you more aware, maybe. It'll make you more aware of doing something for kindness for February. Yeah. So that's my little challenge for you. So if you want to join that, please sign up on my Facebook page, and start posting your video, or not your video. Hey, if you want to show a video, you sure can. Show me your cards that you're mailing out, and you'll be put into the draw for sure. Now, I'm wondering, do I keep going with purple? Do I mix it up? Give me, let's see, a thumbs up if you want me to do all the flowers in rich raspberry. Give me a heart if you want me to change up, do different colors of flowers. Okay, so thumbs up if you want rich raspberry for all the flowers. Hearts if you want different color of flowers. I'm anxious to see your thoughts. Hello, Wendy. No worries. We're relaxed here. Pop in whenever you need. The pencil crayons are so nice. I did not use them often. I don't use them often. No. No, now that we have the Stampin' Blends, I tend to kind of put them aside as well. But I know that they look beautiful when they're used with the white embossing on a colored piece of cardstock. Raspberry, she says. Oh, we got, oh, I don't know, hearts might be winning here. Okay, I'm going to do one more rich raspberry because we want to kind of do 3. Let's go up here, do this little guy in raspberry. Rich raspberry. Oops. I think it's going on so nice and dark too because I have this foam pat. Lisa's pleading the fifth, okay? Oh, Lisa. Every time Lisa votes for something, everybody votes against her. So, yes, poor Lisa. So she'll just, you know, waive her right to vote. Yes. Funny. I'm going to do this one as well. Okay. Now, I think I'm going to use orange. Now, Calypso, no. Pumpkin. It's going to be bright, but I think so. I think we're still, oh, 3-3. I think we're, it's a tie. Lisa, it's a tie. So, Lisa, can you untie the tie? I'm going to go in here with orange in the middle until I hear from you. You get the deciding vote today. Isn't that awesome? You got the power. Well, I'll start coloring the leaves. Old Olive here. Oh, Bud's crying. Crickets. I always go where the awesome people are. Aw, you're so sweet. Can you Stella over watercolor pencil? Yes. And you, oh, are you a Stella person too? And look at, you can take your wink of Stella, get some of your watercolor, and paint with it. So just like watercolor painting, so with your aqua painter or whatever, you can use your wink of Stella as your brush. Isn't that cool? Or you could cut like, okay, so I did here. Can you see this? So instead of using your aqua painter, you can smear it around like your aqua painter and blend it out. Raspberry. Raspberry's winning. Alrighty. Raspberry it is. It is a beautiful color. I love this color. It's the color that I had at my wedding. I had one bridesmaid, and I kind of had decided that I wanted kind of a teal color, and then so she was putting teal dresses on, and I just wasn't happening. And then she put this color on, and it was like, whoa, the heavens erupted, and I'm like, oh my word, that looks amazing on every skin tone. So that's the one I went with. So I do like my rich raspberry. Love the watercolor pencils and Wink of Stella. Absolutely. Anything with Wink of Stella, frankly. It's quite amazing. I am a fan. Okay, almost done here. Any stories happen? Anything fun happen this week that you want to share about? Did you all get, well, cutting in and out? Just me? Are you? Am I? Uh-oh. Anybody else having that problem? I have a love-hate relationship with glitter and embossing powder, and Stella fits my skill. That's true. True enough. All right, come on there. I think this is going to take me longer than I thought. I should have pre-colored some of these items, but I'm not sure. We have a few things to go here, so I better stop talking and get coloring. One more flower. Okay, and I'm going to go in the centers with the orange like I did there. And this one, oh, I don't know, the flowers tend to disappear. And I find them later on when I'm going back to color different things. It's kind of funny. All right, let's give this an orange. And I think I want to put white in the center here. And back to the leaves. You're cutting in and out and freezing too, hey? Going to a card class with Mrs. P tomorrow. That is kind of warm and awesome. Nice, nice. Oh, wish I could go. I miss my in-card classes a lot. Someday I hope to build up a clientele here, but it's going slow, that's for sure. But yes, I miss that part for sure. Okay. And over here. I love the crumb cake with the whisper white, with the white embossing and the colors. They sure pop. Okay, and I think I'm going to do a little bit of brown on this stem, and then I think I'm good to go. I think that's all I'm going to do. Hi, Jen. Hi, Annette. Hi, Jen. Hello, myself. The cold weather has kept me home in the evenings in my crafty room. Yes. Oh, it's no kidding. The poor Australians are like cooking to death, and you know, Canadians are freezing to death, and so yes, burning a hole in the earth. Annette, I don't drink coffee either. I'm a tea girl, so I don't even know why I called it that. Really, it's quite, I was thinking the other day, I'm like, you know, that doesn't even make sense. But I think I'm going to do a name overhaul after a little while and change that out. Okay, next. I have my rectangle framelit that I'm going to run this through the Big Shot. Oh, sheesh. Okay, let's just bring it over here so I can see better. These rectangle framelits are awesome. Stay. I love the stitching. Don't mind me just throwing things around. I think it moved. Oh well. Just go with it. Love it. The whole thing really pops. And so does my Big Shot. Okay, let's put that aside. Now, you could emboss a saying. You could, how about cocktails and cards? If you, I am a non-drinker, and I have never had a drop in my life. So that might not fit my style, but I know it does fit many people's style, right? So anyways, I think I'm going to stop there with this one, and I will post a picture of what my final, whatever I do with it, later, just so that we can get moving on to the other cards that I want to show. All right, so isn't that cute? It just pops, right? Easy peasy. Next one, I thought, what about doing the white embossing on the wood grain paper? I don't know, I didn't try it, but let's, replying to Jen McDonald, I'm good, just very busy, hope you're well. I've been very sore the last few days, incredibly sore. So it's been a struggle. I've been pretty exhausted too, but this is what keeps me going for sure. If I'm not stamping, I'm dreaming about stamping. Dreaming about what card should I make, and so this is what I do in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. So let's go with the darker side. The dark side. Okay. Try and keep that oval straight up and down. Hi, Alice. Nice to see you. Yes, it works great. Have you tried it, Wendy? Coloring on the wood paper? All right, so right now you can't see anything because that's how Versamark works. It's just a very sticky and kind of clear ink. Oh, guess what I forgot to do? Nobody warned me. I think we're okay. Just a little bit more on this corner here. I forgot the stamping. Embossing, buddy. Oh well, I think we're gonna be all right. Ooh, this is gonna look pretty. You know what? This might even look amazing, just not even colored. New things all the time. I guess I should stay in the frame. See? It didn't stamp that one area again. There it goes. Okay. Yes, try it on different DSP. Hello, Chrissy. All right, do I dare? It's beautiful kind of the way it is. Here, let's try. Take this out here. Try some colors on kind of want to use red. Oh, I think it'll look beautiful. Then you gotta watch me color again. Are you all right with that? Try to go quicker. Ooh, pretty, pretty. So this is real red that I'm using right at the moment. Fancy. First of all, I love this on the wood DSP. Second, I think your stamp has a defect. It's there, it's just not stamping for sure. I don't know, that has happened to me before with photopolymer. I had 2 sets like that, and once I looked closely, I could see that one area was just a bit too thin. Anyways, yes, I have had that happen where it was the lilac set, and there was a big like line through the entire set I could see, and it wouldn't stamp. Of course, you'd get this line through, so can't have that. Does it skip with normal ink too? Yeah, it does. So I need to phone Stampin' Up. They're amazing about things like that. You know, you give them a call and they are quick to fix things like that. Oh, Bud, what's up? You little quiet baby. Poor Breezer, I think his tummy's sore today, so he doesn't feel very good today. He wanted to go outside and eat some grass, and there's kind of no grass because there's snow. So I hope Kevin's cuddling with him while he's on the couch, giving him a little bit of love while he's not feeling so wonderful. All right, let's try yellow. I don't know. Yeah. We're going to do a mixture of colors on this one, since we did all raspberry, the last one, razzleberry, I should say. I'm going to go yellow over here. Okay, well, I've got yellow, I might as well color in some of those. Pink, perhaps. Yeah, Melon Mambo. If you don't have a foam pad, what you can do is get, I have some old scribblers that when I was teaching. Yes, I should have added that Stampin' Up. Is so good about fixing things. It doesn't happen often, but every once in a while it does, and rightly so, right? I mean, happens with everything, sort of. You know, things sometimes go through that aren't quite up to par sometimes. Thanks, Chrissy. Oh, Bud, why are you crying? You missed your mama? Mama's been coloring all day. Some orange. I think I'll add an orange over here because we want 3 and 3 and 3s if we can do it. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Let's get out our red again. Go red up here. Oh dear. Do you guys have whiny dogs, or is it just me? Can do a white layer underneath the color if you want it to be. Oh, that's smart. So what Wendy says is you can use the white, color in white first, and then color over top of it with the color, and that makes the color pop even better. Thank you, Miss Wendy. That sounds fantastic. Wow. Ooh, that might not have been done properly there. That's all right. They're just gonna all have, oh, except for these guys, we'll go with yellow. Oh, I didn't do this. See, these flowers pop up every once in a while. You forget they're there. All right, in with the green. Leaves. I know Lisa has 2 dogs, and her dogs had birthdays this week. Sounds like or it looks like they had a fun birthday party. Like your tip about using the foam pad underneath, I'm going to try that. Yeah, it has a little extra give, but you can use old scribblers or an old book. It just gives it a little extra something. It also levels out your surface, because sometimes on a wood table or whatever, or I'm using like a plastic fold-out table, there's little divots and little dents, and so just to kind of even it out a little better, just helps with that for sure. I think that's it. Now for the inside, let's do a little green here. Good enough. Right. It's pretty. I like it. Wow. You have a border collie. I have that natty dog, but we went for a walk before the class, so I didn't have to miss tonight. Oh, nice. Hi, Teresa. Thank you. No dogs, just kids. Yep. This is why I have dogs. No children for me. No. Okay, I'm going to go with that same rectangle framelit again and run it through the Big Shot. Time away. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, I love that stitching. It's so nice. Okay, and so what I had planned for this was a crumb cake piece behind onto Whisper White. Oh yeah. So I'm going to put a little banner, I think, here with a little saying. Once again, I like the silicone. Oh, my girl turns 4 in March. Oh, nice. The silicone pad. Yes, I never even thought of that to color on. Smart. So I will finish this one up and post pictures. So my last card tonight, because I see, running a little behind here. Let's try it on some vellum. So, gonna get my foam pad underneath. Okay. Oh, bud. You poor baby. You know, when I first saw him in the pet store, yeah, I know. I'm a bad person, I know. His little buddy had just been bought, and he was alone by himself, and he was just bawling and bawling and bawling, and I couldn't take it. We had to take him home. Well, I shouldn't say it was that easy. We sat, you know how you take the dog into a little room and talk about it and play with him for a while, and while we were there for so long, the owners kept coming over. Are you doing all right? Are you doing all right? We finally decided to get him, but I knew, I had a feeling he was going to be a crier. And sure enough, that is his forte. Oh, I didn't use the embossing powder. Thank you, Wendy. Oh, embossing buddy, I forget. Let's give it a try. He is a Chihuahua. Little black Chihuahua. You want to say hi, bud? Oh, man. We'll try and tap this off, but I think it's going to be okay. Surprisingly, I've gotten lucky tonight when I've forgotten that thing. All right, let's heat it up. Okay, hands up. Who has burnt their paper with the heat tool? Come here, bud. Bud, come. Come here. Come say hello. This is our little whiner. This is a little whiny pants, right? Yes, hello. Okay, I don't want your kisses. I love you, but I don't want your kisses. Are you lonely? You should go see Kevin. He's on the couch. You want your mama? Yes. Hello, hello. Oh dear. Okay, you go see Kevin. Go see. It really shows the change. Cool. Yes. Let's go back to this screen before I forget. There we are. Yes. Okay. So now I'm going to color with the pencil crayons. However, I like flipping over. Hello, wee muffin. Yeah. Oh, I know, right? I like flipping it over and coloring on the back side. Up to you. Here we go with Melon Mambo. I didn't ask first. Whoops. So that way it keeps the lines nice and white. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay. I was going to say you want to try the blends, but I will do another card with blends at a different time, and we can kind of compare which we like better, the watercolor pencil crayons or the blends. Yeah, it's not very bright, that's for sure. And this way, if you're on the back, you can kind of go pretty quick, because if you go over top of those white lines, nobody knows. Because the white lines still stay nice and crisp on the other side. That's it for it. Oh, I see I went out of the lines on that sucker. Whoops. All right, I kind of wanted yellow flowers, but I'm not sure if it's gonna pop or not. Where do we look? Not bad. Never burnt any, but have overcooked it. Can't see card. Okay, let me, I had a piece of black. Let's go like this. Is that better? You need to switch. It didn't switch. Oh. Thank you. Oh dear. Yes, yes. Man, I need an assistant. You guys are great. What would I do without you guys? My goodness. That's not super bright, is it? Let's get an orange in this one. Maybe that helps. That actually does help me too. Be able to see where those white lines are. Sounds like my husband is watching curling. Are you guys curling fans? I am not a sports fan whatsoever. And so I had to look long and hard to find a husband who didn't really like sports. All he likes is curling, so I can handle that. But the loud harder, harder, and the screaming and the, it's not my thing. Do you watch lots of curling up there in Swan River there, Karen? Oh, found a flower. phone a friend. Okay. What color? What color? Orange. Let's go orange. See, they just pop out of the woodwork every once in a while. Okay. Leaves. Ah, that's a flower. Let's go pink. Leaves and stems. Oh, there's a flower. There's here. Okay, so now I'm going to go in the inside. Kind of meld those together. Oh, I missed a little piece on the yellow here. Let's get in there. Let's do a pink inside here. Woo. So it looks so nice and bright and wowzers. I think we're good to go. And there it is. Team Canada. My first son mixed team. I don't know what that means. Lot. Is that those are people? Breyer, autocorrect. Oh, let me back up here. Love to watch curling, but only get to see it during the Olympics here in the States. Ah. Team Canada. Not sports fans in this house either. A little baseball and maybe the last hockey game. Yeah, no, not my thing. I don't know. Okay. Now, what my plan was, I have this pink frame. A little extra pinks from the inside, so I thought I'm going to put that on the inside of my card. But anyways, I will put this down with, I'm just going to use snail in hidden bits here, hidden places. You can use glue dots. Oh, come on. Guess I had a smaller border in here than I thought it was going to have. Doo-doo-doo. Okay, press that down, and my little border. So of course I just used 2 rectangles and lined them up to make a nice little frame. And I've got glue all over. That would be cool with the dragonfly stamp. Ooh, I'm doing my order ready for tomorrow. It's going to be long. Oh, I know, I just put in another one, what was it, Monday? Oh, yeah. There's just so many neat things there. And for the inside, like I said, I had this extra piece from the inside of that rectangle, so I was going to put that as a layer. And go with white over top so that you can see your writing. Okay, now I'm going to put a little something here. I think I'm going to put a little bit of snail underneath this frame in the corners. That'll help hold it down without seeing the blue from the snail. There we go. Saying. Was going to use well said. I have my little bucket of scraps. Do you have scraps? Well said. Where are you? Down here. Now I always need lots of hellos or, you know, thinking of you, friend. and just say friend. Now hopefully I've got this one. Yes, I do. Already has the backing on it. Okay, and ooh, what color? I think I'm going to do Melon Mambo. Thanks, ladies. Stamp it upside down. Oh, Melon Mambo is one of those colors that seems to escape the paper and spread everywhere. And I have a punch, which I have placed over here. It's the label punch, I believe. Oh, will it fit? Let's see. Whew, just. Okay. So I like this little opening. Works good for many of these stamps. Now I'm just going to put it down. Ooh, sheesh. Up here. This is empty down here, but let's go down. Okay, I'm going to get my dimensionals. Time are we at? 8:07. Okay. Get boogieing along here. We'll just cut these large dimensionals to make them smaller. Good enough. Oh, maybe we can just use this. Use the edge. Okay. There. And I think I want to add some pearls. Pearls have been my go-to lately. Normally it's diamonds. Bottom, yeah, classic label punch. That's the one. Yes. All right, let's go with here. Love this take your pick tool. Does everyone have this? So incredible for doing the pearls and the diamonds. Just, and away it goes. Works awesome. And so there's our little one card that we got done. You've outdone yourself tonight, Jen. Beautiful. Oh, not that hard, right? It wasn't that hard. It's just trying them on different textures, different ways, right? And like I say, I always stamp in black memento, but I wanted something different, right? So that, hello, there I go. So give this white embossing powder a go again if you haven't used embossing, or even try it in like silver, or there's gold or copper or black even. Give it a try and see what happens. And like I say, I will finish these cards off tomorrow morning and post pictures of them so you can see how I end them. I do want to redo this one, and I want to use blends. I want to see the difference. Okay, so I will be working on that tomorrow morning too. So we will see how this works. Well, ladies, it's been a slice as always, right? You guys are awesome. You make my day. I'm always excited when Monday and Wednesday roll around because I know I'm going to have lots of fun talking to you ladies. So I will go into my little spiel in a minute, but I think I might try. I think this might be my favorite, really. I know, I totally overlooked this stamp set. I thought, it's too fussy, whatnot, but I mean, it's free for one. Ukrainian, hello. And yeah, I've kind of come to really like it. And what I really kind of would think would be pretty amazing with the stamp set, if you did kind of the paper toll idea. I'm probably opening up a huge can of worms, but you know, if you did like paper toll and popped out some of these flowers, wow, I think it would be a stunning piece that you could frame. I think it'd be pretty awesome. So I'm looking at it and you have no idea what I'm talking about. But if you were to pop out some of the, you know, some of those flowers, I think that'd be neat. Thank you, Teresa. Thanks, everybody. Oh, you guys are so kind. You guys are so nice. I appreciate every single one of you. So, Monday, 10 a.m., the Creative Escape. There'll be a new layout pattern idea for you. And you gotta, okay, Karen can't win 4 times in a row. She will if she's the only one, but you gotta, you know, give a technique a try and post a picture and see what you can win. Just saying. All right, so I will see you all later. Have fun stamping and creating for this rest of the weekend. Have a good weekend too. Stay warm or stay cool. Either or, whatever you need to do. All right, have a good evening.